The president is interested in including as many people across the country in this broader debate about fixing our broken immigration system. And as I mentioned before, there is a bipartisan proposal that has already passed through the Senate that we've been waiting for more than a year for House Republicans to allow to come up for a vote. We're confident that if that legislation were voted on in the House of Representatives, it would pass with bipartisan support. So now that Republicans in the House have indicated an unwillingness to drop their opposition, and they've also indicated or refused to indicate any sort of willingness to bring up immigration reform legislation in the next Congress, the president's decided it's time to move forward, and the president wants to talk to as many Americans as possible about how he intends to move forward. If it were only dinner that was required to get Republicans to act in bipartisan fashion, then we'd have passed bipartisan compromise immigration reform legislation quite some time ago. You'll recall that the president convened a lunch just 2 weeks ago where he invited Democratic and Republican leaders of the House and Senate to come and talk to him about a range of priorities, including immigration reform. So tonight's dinner will be another opportunity to talk about immigration reform. Certainly not the first opportunity, and it won't be the last. I think that you will find that it's consistent with actions taken by presidents of both parties to deal with the immigration system, that presidents from Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Reagan, both Bushes, took executive action to deal with with some what they characterized as some problems with the broken immigration system, and they took some steps unilaterally using the authority that's vested in the executive branch to try to solve some of those problems. And what you'll see in terms of the president's announcement will be generally consistent with that exercise of executive authority. The president, I say in all sincerity, is looking forward to this debate. That the president feels very confident both in the steps that he's taken. He also feels very confident in knowing that these steps are going to be good for the country. That despite some of the concerns that have been raised by Republicans, we know that these steps are going to strengthen national security. They're going to strengthen security at the border. They are going to strengthen our economy. And they will do something to address a lingering problem, which is the millions of people who currently live in this country who can come out of the shadows, can get right with the law, they can pay their taxes, they can go back to the line, go to the back of the line, but also sort of become fully contributing members of communities, large and small, all across the country. This is an important step that will have a pretty profound impact on the lives of millions of people who live here.